Hello, Ted. Hi, guys. Sorry, I guess you guys got to hear Turkey version of me. New year, new me, I guess. Uh, hello, guys. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. If you are new here, hello. If you're a returning viewer, also hello. Today's video is going to be a speed build, and it's kind of me building my, I'm going to say middle school dream home. Like it was childhood me. Like I was like, when I thought that I was gonna move out at 16 and get this house. So that is what this is, and you're about to see a vomit of one specific color. Okay, I'm gonna go on to the speed build. Okay, now that we're on the speed build, you guys should totally like, comment, subscribe. I like talking to all you guys. I like chilling out with you guys. I wanted to thank you all again for the birthday wishes. It really meant a lot to me. My birthday was 2 days ago, and I really, really did appreciate it. I was like, oh, thank you. So that is kind of, I just wanted to get that off because it did mean a lot to me. Um, not to get all sappy though. So this build, I didn't really know what type of shape of house I wanted because as a kid, I didn't care about the shape. I more or less cared about the aesthetic. So I was like, okay, the shape doesn't really matter, but I was thinking it would probably be a pretty odd shape just because child me didn't understand like how layouts work, how houses work in general. So I was trying to put myself in that shoe, and I think this first color is giving us a hint of what the rest of this house is about to look like. It is going to be heavily pink. Um, I'm sorry. There's nothing that I can say or do to justify this. It is so much pink. I don't I don't think you guys understand. So at first I was like, well, I did like blue. I did like blue a lot as a child. But I never thought of like my house being super duper blue. Um, because when I was younger, um, I would tell everyone that my favorite color was blue, even though I loved the color pink and red. Like loved, loved, loved it. Um, and I really, really wanted my favorite color to be blue, just because, I don't know, I guess it felt more like a guy thing. I don't fully know. Go down, candle. Oh, I gotta go out. 1 second. Listen, I don't know what I expected. Blowing a candle right next to it with my breath was gonna make it go down. I really hope that that doesn't mess up my burn memory because I'm seeing, like, if I touch this, I'm seeing that some of the wax is kind of not cooperating. So I'm hoping that that doesn't mess up the burn memory too much. It was only out for like a second, but the thing is, with this specific wax, is it like seals over very, very quickly. If you guys don't know, I showed this yesterday in my video, but I'll show it again today because I absolutely love this candle. I got a woodwick candle. It is vanilla bean, caramel, and biscotti. I'm excited to smell this biscotti because I've never smelt one before, especially in a candle. So that's exciting, and I love it because it does like that crackle and burn. So there is that. I will be right back. Sorry, I'm back. Everything has been utter chaos. Everything is just and plus, so I'm starting classes right now. So right now I am doing a computer programming classes. I have my humanities to do, and I have quite a lot to do, but I don't really dislike it. It's been nice, especially since during break all I was doing was YouTube. Um, so the days were starting to feel repetitive. So it's kind of nice to have a change of pace. Like I was doing YouTube, I was doing my pharmaceutical degree, my pharmaceutical tech degree, sorry. And you know, it all worked out in the end. I was just very, very like, oh, this is a lot. So I don't know. I think it's been good. So sorry if topics have been jumping around. Anyway, I knew ever since I was little I wanted to have like a canopy bed fairy lights. I always wanted a couch in my bedroom, but I didn't put it in this build. I do that a lot in my builds though, where I put a couch or an ottoman in the bedroom. I always wanted like my own gaming space, reading space, basically just like an activity center that's not the living room. I wanted my living room to be like a very chill place, but we haven't quite gotten to there yet. So I think I'm not gonna talk about that too much. I know that this feels like a vomit of pink and red, and it really is. As a child, I always loved the color pink, but I always told people that I liked the color blue. So it's actually why the outside of this house is blue is because I decided to do like I told people I loved the color blue, but I really loved the color pink. So I did that as like kind of a cute nod to that, or else I would have done a pink outside of the house. So there is that. Um, and this house is so adorable. High school years, hands down, is one of the best building pack, um, in my personal opinion. I feel like that there's a lot of character, there's a lot of goofy things in this pack. I still build with it all the time, and this was the first pack that I had ever bought. Like, and I still build with it. I think that their build up items are amazing. They don't really match a lot of the things in the game, um, because they're like different subcategory is the best way to put it, but a lot of their items don't match. I do think that their items match with university though. Um, in some areas, not all areas, but in some areas they match university. So that's kind of why we have like some university, and then I feel like university kind of matches city living a little bit. So everything flowed kind of well together. Um, I think the hardest part was decorating because as a kid, I did not care about decorations. I was like, just give me toys, whatever. So I was still trying to put everything in the mind of a child age like 13 through 7, like 7 through 13. So this was a very like difficult um build, but I loved how it turned out. Box space, I think it's a very cute house in The Sims, and I think I'd build this house again. Alright guys, I am so sorry for all the skipping around and like jumbling and bumbling. This should be the last time I needed to eat, because I guess we need sustenance. And I've also been trying to get ahead in school, and everything's been a hot mess. So if you guys don't know, I am in college, and I am taking 18 credits this semester, most of which are online accelerated courses, that are science courses with laboratories. So that means I have one, two, three, four classes at the moment that I'm taking that's accelerated. The next half of the semester, I only have one that's accelerated, and then I have only one normal paced class. I kind of regret that I didn't put another accelerated course in the next half of the semester, but also, I guess it kind of lets me rest easy, knowing that this is only going to last 8 weeks. Now I'm going to talk about the living room, kind of tracking back to earlier. This was my dream living room. I always wanted a rocking chair in my living room. I wanted a very pinky living room, but I also wanted dark accents. I don't know what it is about dark accents. I've always loved them. I'm not the biggest fan of light accents, but I do use them to complement dark accents. Um, and I didn't realize that these pink from growing together and high school years were so similar. Like they're far enough away where you can't really tell, but if I had them right next to each other, you could tell that they are different shades of pinks. So I did that, and I did like these cute little, I think they're supposed to be upside down flowers with light shades, which I absolutely loved. When I was younger, floral anything, if you guys don't know, if you guys can't really tell, my bed sheets are floral. Um, this is floral. I love floral things. My fiance, he bought me this. He's bought me a lot of Legos. So this is a 3-in-1 Lego set. It can go from flowers to a pen and paper. And then I decided for the typewriter. One, he said that would be a good idea. Um, And I was like, why not? I wasn't really feeling the typewriter. But then once I put it, I have like a little corner over here, which I decorate per season. Um, Once I put it over there, I went, this is literally perfect. It's giving pink for Valentine's Day. Like I'm about to flip over all my winter decoration and pack it away, and then I'm gonna put Valentine's Day. I don't have a lot of Valentine's Day stuff, but I have some. Um, so there is that. So this room is gonna be pink and green. I don't know why, except these past few years, I've been loving the color green. I've been loving light greens on me. I've been loving dark greens. Green has just been my color. I picked sage because it was a popular color in stores at the time of decorating my room. So that's why you see like sage and sage over there. So there is that. Um, Also this kitchen, I always wanted an island in my kitchen. I saw them on TV shows and I was like, I need one. Need, and I loved gold accents as a kid. There was an issue, but I also loved the thought of just pushing everything together in a corner. Like I did that each time I cleaned. Um, what I was told when I was younger by my father was, um, cleaning is just putting stuff in a socially appropriate spot rather than where it was before, which isn't technically wrong, but it is at the same time like cleaning, you want to clean to stay healthy, but he wasn't entirely wrong either. I don't like him though, so we're not gonna say nothing about that. Um, but no, I loved the kitchen. I liked the bar stool. I also really wanted, but one of my friends, she had a tall dining room table set that was like as high up as her kitchen like counters, which I always wanted as a kid as soon as I saw that. So I did that. Um, I like bar stool height a lot. Even when I was younger, I thought it was fun to climb on. So as an adult, though, it is kind of hard to get up and down on. I still fall out of the chairs sometimes. Cause like my grandparents have a bar stool area, and I just sit there. And I am so one of the bar stool areas, I'm fine. Like my feet don't touch the ground, but I'm not like falling out of the chair. I have to literally slide down the other chair. Um, I am around 5'3". Uh, I'm legally 5'3", let's say that. So I'm not like, I would say I'm short. I would say I'm a pretty average height for a female in America. And maybe I'm biased by saying that because, my younger sister's shorter than me. My youngest sister is shorter than me. So it's kind of, you win some, you lose some. My mom and I are similar height. And yeah, that's really about it. I'm kind of shorter than everyone else in my family. Oh, and my cousin is a little bit shorter than me. The rest of my cousins are younger than me though, so I can't really like be like, oh. I do have one cousin who's younger than me, who's taller than me, but that makes sense because like he's a guy, so it is what it is. Um, I will grow taller eventually. I keep telling myself this. Um, I've been the same height since like sixth grade. It's kind of ridiculous to think that. Like last time I was at the doctor, she went, I'm just gonna put you down as 5'3", and I was like, what? She went, technically, I can make you 5'2". No, no, no. Gabe is 5'3". What the heck? What's so? That's what I mean by legally 5'3". And I was like, I'm gonna hit you. Um, I'm not gonna hit. No, I'm not actually gonna hit a healthcare worker. Never, ever, ever. I was a little bit offended. I actually was a lot of bit offended. I was very much offended. That's, I don't know. She was really nice about it though, so there is that. And then when I went to the ER because I had an ear infection, um, I was talking to the nurse and we were talking about my shot, and she went, I'm gonna have to do it this way because you're so little. And in my head, I'm like, I've never had someone call me little. Thank you. Ah, no. The only reason why I ever haven't really been called like skinny is because like I'm bigger in like my top half and my bottom half. I'm like big boned. That's how I like to put it. That's how I like to put it to make me feel better. But I don't know. That's also though because the area that I lived in, people were tiny and like they were bone. I at least had like some muscle and a little bit of chunk on me. So I was good, but these like they were skin and bone. And I'm just sitting there like, I not me. Not me. I know I'm not. So, oh, the child side. I do. So, I don't know. I don't think that was really like a bad thing because that meant I could at least take a punch. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I wouldn't hit kids when I was younger. I was actually terrified of everyone in my grade class, which is weird because I was bigger than most of them. Um, I probably could have just pushed them with some wind. I might have even just been able to like push the air and they would have like followed over. I This is not an over exaggeration in any way, shape, or form. Like, but I was genuinely terrified of these children. Like, to be fair, I was the same age as them, and they were mean. Okay, like, so I was put into this false pretense when I went to a school that, oh, like new kids are always loved and doted on. Like, everyone is gonna love you. I was a new kid on the first day of school. No one, like, a couple kids kind of were like, oh, are you new? And I went, yeah, I'm new. And then they were like, okay, cool. I did have a few people who were like, oh, I've never seen you before. Like, hi. And that was really about it. I didn't really have close friends. I think until like, I think I went the first day of school. I literally told this girl, we're friends now, please. I don't want to be by myself. And she let me sit next to her on the bus. I was like, please. I just And then I think it was by either, I'm trying to think of timelines. I think it was by the end of the month. She introduced me to some of her friends, and those friends, we still talk. I still talk to her sometimes, but definitely not as much. Um, but I still talk to some of them. It's kind of nice. So I was really little and I was very shy. Um, but yeah, elementary school stuff is something I don't know. Like, so these friends I can go months without talking to, and then when we do talk, I can talk to them for hours, like as if that we never ever stop talking. Like they are such amazing people, and I'm gonna stop getting sappy because then I'll start crying. And also, I don't want them. So I haven't told them about this YouTube channel. I don't want them to like stumble across it and be like, "Oh, you're so sweet." Like, oh no, I don't know. I get embarrassed easily when I'm being like sappy, and I'm like, "Go away. I don't want you to see this side of me." So there is that. Um, I should stop talking about myself. I really should. But I saw someone comment like, being like, "Oh yeah, I like when you talk about yourself," and I'm like, "Oh, I like talking about myself, but I don't like seeming self-centered." But also, I don't talk to a lot of people. I am online schooled at the moment for college, so I and the classes that I did take in person last semester, no one talked to me. I'm not a very much so, I shouldn't say no one. So I want to say the first month no one did, and then me and this older gentleman in my class, we would talk because we both came early in the morning, and then I think the last 2 days of class, we were all chatting, but basically everything before that, none of us talked. Unless you were already friends with the class, which like no diss, no shade, that's college. But yeah, I'm kind of a lonesome. But that's fine. That's okay. I'm very shy. I I don't know. I don't like being like I do that with my fiance though, and that's really about it. He's my bestie. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that my younger sister heard that. Actually, neither of them watch my videos though, which is makes me low key kind of salty. I'll never tell them that though. So it's okay. Um, oh gosh. So I've been thinking about doing different things for this channel. I have done gameplays before, but I don't think I'm good at editing gameplays. So if I do gameplays, it's either gonna be once a month or once a week, but it really matters how my school schedule goes. That might have to be the second half of the semester, so like during my spring break I start that. I wanted to do it during winter break, but winter break just got past me, like everything was gone. The thing is that I'm worried about, so I'm not very entertaining. Like I'll say a ton of all these funny things in my mind, but I'm not very entertaining. Like, oh my gosh, like I don't give big reactions when Sims die. I just gonna go, good, and carry on about my day. Um, I did get a suggestion about doing a legacy challenge or doing a legacy, which I might do. Maybe I'll like test out jobs or something. But I don't know what I want to do. I am also thinking maybe the not so berry challenge would be a good way to step in. Or I'm thinking about doing like a quiet stream on Twitch where I record at night. And then I'll just upload it after I edit it on Friday. I do think it's gonna be laggy though. And like just upload the highlights or something. But it's basically gonna be like me talking at a pretty quiet tune, like right about here maybe at night, and being like, hey guys, like this is the plan. So it would be very quiet, but what I would do is I would go into my editing software and I would heighten the volume later on. But the Twitch stream it would be quiet. I wouldn't be whispering, but I'd be like talking at a quieter voice. That's the only way that I can think of doing this. So I'm gonna shut my yap. You guys let me know how you feel about that, and I'm gonna go into the outro. Alright guys, this is the outro of my video. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. If you are new or a returning viewer, thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. If you guys like, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do, please let me know your input about that legacy challenge that I was just talking about towards the end of the video. I'd like to know how you guys would feel if I did it as like streaming on Twitch, but then uploading, like editing and uploading it on YouTube. I don't know how some people would feel about that, so that's kind of why I'm asking you guys. Um, I just feel like it's a little bit more fair that way. So there is that. And I just want to thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.